As much as I want to sound hopeful and motivating and throw around the phrase, we're all going to make it. Truth is, we're not all going to make it. And you know that. Mathematically, that just won't make any sense. If you work hard enough, you can be whatever you want. It's something that is sold to us by all these self-improvement content like Hamza, Andrew Tate. We're sold this hopefulness that we can perhaps, break through and become successful. Could it just be a lie that spins us in endless circles and leaves us to live in endless frustration, anger, and sadness? I think physical fitness, emotional, and social intelligence are all perfectly malleable. I think that through hard work and determination, those factors of our life, our physical fitness, our emotional strength, our social competence, how we talk to people, how we approach social confrontation, those things, I think we can build resilience in. I think we can build confidence. I think we can build a great physique and a great level of physical fitness. We can become more mentally healthy, socially adept, flirtatious, playful, confident, witty, and articulate. I think even with chance or genetic disadvantages, unless you're like disabled and a crippled autistic guy, then maybe that will be a little bit difficult for you. But chances are, if you're in that bad of a situation, you won't be able to turn on YouTube and watch self-improvement videos. We can learn those skills. We can learn to deal with people. Over time, build a decent physique, no matter how shit our genetics are. However, when it comes to material success, hard work and determination doesn't mean you will win races. Chance, as much as we hate it, plays a huge role. And continuing to tell yourself that it's only about how hard and how smart you work, it's a great thing to hold on to. There's a fly, I gotta get it. I have no idea where it went. Thinking that it only takes hard work and working smart to get where you want to, like it's a linear path that's linearly correlated with how hard you work and how smart you work. That's a great mindset to have because you will take responsibility for everything you do. The truth is, there is some chance to it. And material success is never directly proportionate to how hard we work and how much pain we persevere through. I like to think of success as a maze, where there are countless paths to success, but there are also countless paths to failure. If you're 1 second too late and someone takes the correct path before you, they've taken that spot and they will advance ahead of you. Even if you tried 100 paths and you fail 100 of them, and your competition walks into the maze and then just boom, good idea, great choice, correct path ahead of you. If he has made the right choice even by chance, he's going to step ahead of you, even though you have tried 100 paths. Now, working smart will help you eliminate some paths of failure. Maybe you scout the path before you step into it. For example, you check if there are fatal obstacles. You take a look and see whether it leads directly into a dead end. That's working smart. And working hard will mean that you're constantly exploring paths. So you probably explore way more paths than a typical person. However, that does not negate the significance of chance. Working harder and smarter will for sure increase your chances, but it is still no guarantee. That's why being one who tries, being one who is mindful, being someone who isn't an NPC and is just going to, ride the wave of life, being someone who is willing to walk into the maze instead of following a conventional path could very much be a psychologically intense battle. The frustrations of working your hardest, squeezing everything out just to lose to others, is just terrifying. But I think the question we have to ask ourselves is, can you live without trying? 10 years later, will you be content knowing that there was a tiny chance that you could have made it? You could have been someone who breaks through. You could have become someone special. Could you live with that? I absolutely cannot. I would tear myself apart. However, I've thrown away so many things to pursue success. I've stopped playing video games. I don't drink. I don't party. I don't indulge in casual sex. I stopped talking to friends who perpetually consumed instant gratification. I threw that life away. The life of comfort and living in naivety to pursue the dream, to see if dreams do come true or not. Will it all pay off in the end? Or was I sold this lie that would imprison me forever? With full honesty, I am terrified. Are you going to make it? Am I going to make it? I don't know. But one thing I know for certain, I'm not going to be able to live on knowing that I gave up and knowing that I might have been somewhere. Even by the tiniest substrata of chance, I could have been. That is a person I could have been. That's a version of me I could have been. I don't think I can live on knowing that. And, I might have just trapped myself eternally. My life could be absolutely terrible because I'm constantly upset that I might not be anywhere, or I might live a full life trying and failing and die a failure. And that sounds pathetic. That sounds really, really sad. If you work hard enough, you can be anything you want. I don't know whether this statement is a blessing or a curse. This mindset, it can very much tear us apart. It can very much destroy us eternally as we pour everything into something and nothing comes out of it. But I cannot live imagining that I could have been somewhere. So I'm going to keep on walking. I'm going to let the doubts tear me apart, exhaust all my ideas, exhaust all my spirit. I know for certain it's not time to give up yet. So, do dreams come true? Let's find out. To better world.